boys and girls, welcome. I'm Shane H. Wilder. If I look and sound bad, or worse than I normally do, I caught a cold on Friday afternoon at work. Thought I was going to get over it. Didn't seem like much. Then, all of a sudden, it gets worse and worse. Saturday rolls along. I feel horrible, but I have to go into work again. Ended up with a huge fever, but I managed to break it, and I feel a lot better. Okay, so we start 2025 off on a high note. Trump is sworn in. He's president now. J.D. Vance is vice president. Everyone is excited that some sanity might be coming back to the White House. I know I was excited. I remember watching the election in 2024. Not only did I have to cover it, but I also watched on the sidelines watching Timcast IRL when they did a joint deal with the Daily Wire. We move from January into February, and I have something exciting happen for me. We finally have the final hearing for probate. I've been dealing with the probate of my dad's estate for 3 years. It has not been fun. There's a lot I'm not going to get out into on here. But it was a 3-year pain in my ass. Throughout the year, we also had some great news as gas prices started going down. They've been falling like a rock. I think we're all happy about that, being able to pay less for gas. Price of eggs has gone down. Like, it's not down to where it should be, but anything helps. This is also the big year we really started talking about AI taking over jobs. Everyone talked about AI to the point I was sick of it. I think AI can do some good things. Medical field, it'll probably help a lot with diagnosing things. But for the arts, what I do, you're getting a bunch of slop, and then slop in, slop out. And I'm not liking it. I don't think it will succeed. But we'll have to wait and see. For me, come the summer of 2025, I was looking forward to my first vacation in 3 years. Finally done with the probate, I'm allowed to leave the state. Couldn't do that while probate was going on. So I chartered a flight up to West Virginia to go to a live taping of The Culture War in Washington, D.C. at the D.C. Comedy Loft. I could have taken a day or two, but I'm like, no, I'm going to have some fun. Took a week. I got a chance to go see so many great Catholic sites. And unfortunately, nearly everyone got the frickin' flu. So I got to see nearly everyone. I missed Phil, which sucks, but he had 100 and some odd degree fever. But I got to see Tim, Kellen, obviously Brett and Olivia. It was great to see Brett and Olivia. I plan on seeing them again soon. I got to see Tate, Charles, Andrew. And I thought things couldn't get better. Thought, hey, we're looking up. There's a few bad things, but things cannot look better. How wrong I was. September 10th, I was in the lobby of Pop Culture Crisis. Brett and Olivia were on their honeymoon, so it was going to be Mary Tate and Libby Emmons. And the news broke that Charlie Kirk had been shot. I saw the news in the chat right before they went live. Started trying to find info on it. I saw the video. I did not want to see the video, but it popped up so many times that I was, if I didn't have to keep looking for new information, I would have gotten off the internet, because no one needs to see that once, much less the dozens of times it popped up. PCC came on, and, well, I'll let them speak for themselves.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Hi guys, it's Mary. We had a lot that we planned to cover today, but we decided that we're not going to go forward with the show as planned because we received the news shortly after putting up the waiting room today that Charlie Kirk has been shot and injured, possibly in danger of losing his life today at an event in Utah. And it just felt like it would be distasteful and wrong for the moment to just jump into the normal stories that we cover on this show, to just like ignore it and start talking about memes and movies today just wouldn't feel right. So we're pretty shaken up by the news, and it's still coming out as we speak.
Very freaked out, yeah.
Yep.
Very upset about this.
The videos are horrifying, so yeah, you should pray for Charlie, pray for everyone at that event. They believe that the attacker was already apprehended.
That's what we're seeing on
But a
Twitter.
lot of things are flying around, like nothing is confirmed yet. Some people are saying that Charlie Kirk is possibly going to be okay and that he's being taken to a hospital right now. Other people are saying that they saw something else. We don't know yet. I believe Tim said he was going live. Is that true?
I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Okay.
It's really messed up. It's really messed up. Charlie's a good man. He doesn't, he tells the truth. He's honest with people, and when he does these college tours, he's honest and straightforward and direct with people. He loves all of those people. He's kind to them, and he doesn't want people to live in delusions. And he's a direct and kind man, and I have a lot of respect for him.
He's a husband and father. I mean, like when you're putting Charlie to prayer, put his wife and his kids to prayer as well, because life has just completely changed for him today. And as a country, we're heading into we've been heading this way, but we're now more so especially are heading into a really, really dark and demonic period.
Yeah.
So
It's just been like a dark few days, especially.
A lot of death, a lot of evil we're being exposed to on a daily basis, and draw closer to Christ. That's the only way you're going to possibly make it through this next chapter.
Yeah, I didn't want to jump on here and like cynically start covering it when we also don't even know anything is confirmed yet as well. And we're not going to be like reading super chats. I guess if there are any super chats, we're going to get to them tomorrow when we come back, and we'll try to return to our normal form tomorrow, but today just isn't the day for a normal show. And the only thing that we really have to leave you with is just telling you that you have to pray for Charlie Kirk and all of the people who were at that event. If you haven't done so already, that's the only thing you can do at the moment. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to see what news comes out about this in the next, coming hours.
Yeah.
But for now, that's all I really had to say.
Yep. Just pray for good news.
Yeah. And we hope that we're going to return to the show tomorrow with better news.
Yep.
Hopefully we're going to find out that he is going to be okay, but we don't know yet. Just pray for that outcome.
Yep.
We'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Thanks.
Within an hour or so of the broadcast, we learned that Charlie had succumbed to his injuries. I wasn't shocked. But you hold out hope against hope. A few days later, Erica Kirk finally made an announcement. And I saw it on IRL. They showed it in full as it happened live. There were a lot of man tears shed, including me. And I can tell you the exact point. Whenever she mentioned her daughter, tucking her little daughter in, and her little daughter not understanding that Daddy is not coming home. It was so heartbreaking. Instead of the right doing what they're supposed to and rallying together around the death of Charlie Kirk and everyone being on the same team, the right did what it always does and cut its nose off to spite its face. The right has been fracturing. You've got crackpots saying that Erica Kirk did it. You got all sorts of things. You got so much infighting. But we've got a new year coming. And voters' memories are very short. So by the time we get to November of 2026, I pray that we've healed from this fracturing and we're able to come together, rally, and win in November. Because if we don't, well, Trump's going to be impeached. It's a given. Nothing will get done. That's a given. And we will lose the 2028 presidential election. That's a given. And I hate to say it, but I don't think that we'll ever win anything again. Everything will be stacked against us. So we need to come back together. And I really mean this. Everyone just come back together. Bury the hatchet. Not in each other's backs. But bury the hatchet in the ground. Freaking come together. Fucking bro hug it out. Pardon my language, but fucking bro hug it out. Because the violence is only going to get worse. And it doesn't help when we're fractured against each other. For goodness sake. Tim Pool's compound studio was shot at the end of the year. And instead of everyone going, oh, this shouldn't happen, you had people going, oh, that's fake, it never happened. And just everyone keeps spouting off and fracturing more and more. I may not like the gropers. I may not like the red pill guys. I may be, MAGA all the way. Hey, I'm a very traditional person. I want the tradition. I want what America is supposed to be. But in the end, the only Republicans that are going to survive are the neocons. And we've had enough neocon bullshit. We can't keep on this way. We'll go back to the way the Republican Party used to be. Oh, what, a bunch of spineless do-nothings that are just lapdogs for the Democratic Party? No. We need to see some change. and having the events that happen at AmFest, where everyone is getting up and making speeches, taking pot shots at everybody, ain't gonna do that. As far as I'm concerned, if you're just gonna get up at AmFest and no one's gonna stop you from going up and talking smack, then AmFest is done. Congratulations, you killed Charlie Kirk's legacy. Hope you're fucking happy. Pardon my language. So, what do? We have to get back together. We have to put aside our differences as Republicans, as conservatives, and get back to what the American people want. The kitchen table issues. Another thing we've had this year is the debacle of all debacles, which shows we don't know what the fuck we're doing, and that's the Epstein Files. This thing drug out all year. Most normies don't give a shit. So, why are we pushing it so much? Sure, the Democrats are going to want to push it. They didn't want to push it until they thought they could get something out of it. So why are we so worried about it when we need to worry about, the kitchen table issues? And then the documents come out, and so much is retracted. They screwed up and didn't properly retract things, so people were able to copy and paste and see the retracted stuff. Everything they did was a screw up. And all it has led to is more conspiracy of, oh, look at this, look at that. And in the end, we don't know. We know the exact same today as we did freaking when Epstein died. Which is to say, jack shit. So why are we so freaking worried about it? Like, I get, push it a bit, but don't make it your primary thing. That's not what people care about. And you got more fracturing. Because we want to be entertained. I'm going to quote my patron saint, St. Francis de Sales, patron saint of writers, whenever he said, "Let the enemy rage at the gate. Let him knock, pound, scream, howl. Let him do his worst. We know for certain that he cannot enter our soul except by the door of our consent." So, I don't have much else to say. I'm going to be in West Virginia from the 19th through the 26th of January, because on the 23rd, I'm going to Washington, D.C. to be in the March for Life. I've wanted to do this for years. I'm free now. I don't have the handcuffs of probate. I can just do it. I can, you can just do things. You can just do them. So, to everyone who is still watching and didn't turn off whenever I started, going, man, he's bad-mouthing me, I don't want to hear it. And to those of you who understood, I'm coming from a good place, and are still watching, I want to say I love you guys. We'll see what happens in 2026. Don't get down, Charlie Brown. We got this. You go, Glen Coco. Whatever other random quote I can give. But I do love you guys, and I want to leave y'all with to those who stayed, I want to leave y'all with a little gift. Yeah, I've got a gift. You get to see in edit what I'm doing for episode 1000 of PCC. I'm not going to show the whole thing. One, I'm not done with it. Two, I am not going to kill my computer playing it out while screen recording. You're going to get the very beginning. I hope you like it. And I hope it brings you back in the new year for Pop Culture Crisis episode 1000. Till then, love each other. Turn to God. He's always there. He's always listening. The one thing I hated about getting a cold was I didn't get to go to Adoration on Friday. And I thought I might, if I felt better Saturday, I'd go to Adoration and just make it up. Did not get to do that either. And I know y'all, many people who follow me, expect the post. Hey, I'm at Adoration. Anyone need any prayers? Well, I hope to make that up this week. Have a happy new year. And God bless.
From the heart of downtown Chicken City, Timcast Media presents the Pop Culture Crisis Episode 1000 Trivia Special. And now, your Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Shane H. Wilder.
Thank you. All right. Simmer down. Welcome to... Shut the fuck up! Thank you. Welcome to the Pop Culture Crisis, episode 1000 Trivia Special. I'm your host, Shane H. Wilder, and tonight we honor PCC with a little trivia on the lore of the show.